Chef Royale we have today. We have Chef Mike Andruszewski. Really needs no introduction. You had C-Bar, you have C-Bar downtown, and it's great that you actually invested in downtown Buffalo. Now you have Cantina Loco on Allen Street and Elmwood on the corner, and it's been packed. Try to get in, but it's wonderful to see that.
It's really been great. We've been very fortunate with the reservations and with people accepting what we're doing and having a good time with it. I love being downtown. We live above C-Bar, and you know, it's just a really happening place now. Things are going on, and every month there's something new.
So we have to explain, sometimes when we call our cooks in here chefs, they really are not trained chefs, but Mr. Andruszewski is, and you are also 2009 James Beard Foundation Best Restaurateur
no, that's
Buffalo? You were one of many?
It was one of the nominees, semifinalists for Best Chef Northeast.
That is quite an honor out of all of them in the country.
It was huge. I was really flattered and very excited about it. It was just a really big moment, so thank you very much for mentioning that.
Well, this is a big moment for us. What are we making today?
Today we're going to do a couple of very quick, easy, fresh Mexican dishes. We're going to do a cheese and avocado quesadilla, and then a chicken and roasted vegetable enchilada.
What kind of things do people need to get together to make this?
Everything to make this you can find very easily in any of the bigger supermarkets or smaller ones. You know, some fresh peppers, some good onions, avocados, limes, and one of your favorite cheeses. You want to get like a kind of a sharper, nice meltier cheese. Fresh cilantro is one of the keys. Me too.
This is something that you make at Cantina Loco?
In several different versions, yep.
When we come back for our next segment, you're going to have to explain why you chose Mexican, going from, you know, C-Bar, which is a wonderful Asian type with the sushi bar and delicious fancy fare, compared to this.
Yeah, I'll be happy to. Okay.
All right, terrific. Thank you, Mike. We're going to toss now to our web producer, Emily Lenahan. All right, making Mexican with Chef Mike Andruszewski. Just opened up Cantina Loco. Huge hit in Buffalo, and I think all over. It's always crowded. You're going to make the guacamole.
We're going to make a very simple version of guacamole here. We use it for a lot of different things, both at C-Bar and at Cantina Loco. So what you want to do is start with some pretty ripe avocados. You don't want them mushy or muddy, but you want them soft and tender, that when you bite into them, they have that really richness. Right. It's almost like a meaty flavor. So the easiest way to do these is cut them in half, right down the middle. And you want to get those seeds out of there. So dig your knife in, give it a twist, and it's going to pop right out. Once you get that done, you can take a smaller knife and just sort of score it. And at Cantina, we're probably cleaning, 100 or so of these things a day.
How do you get ripe avocados in a box? I mean, I'm sure some of them are not, right?
Yeah, it's a matter of timing, really. You generally keep a few days ahead on them, keep them someplace warm, and they'll ripen up. But if you don't keep up, you're kind of in a jam. It has not been unusual for us to run around to all the stores and pick out like a dozen here and 10 there. So it gets pretty crazy.
Digging in the vegetable bin. What is your most popular dish, even at this early point at Cantina Loco?
It's sort of a fusion dish, which I guess that fits for our cuisine. And what I've always done, we call it a Koreatown taco, which is a grilled short rib. Like a quick grilled, almost a Kalbi-style short rib, and we do kimchi and cilantro and pickled onions on a tortilla shell.
Do you make your own kimchi?
Yes, we do. We make a mild version. We call it kind of like the suburban version.
I'll have to bring you my mother's version one day when we come down there.
Oh, that'd be great. I really love the original stuff, but sometimes it's a little bit too spicy for our needs.
Exactly. All right, so you just kind of mix it together?
So we're just going to keep mashing it up. A little bit of fresh lime juice, scallions, salt, sugar, just make up, you know, a nice smooth paste.
And that's what it ends up to be.
Yeah, we're going to end up with a very usable, easy to eat, very versatile. I mean, you can do this on just about anything.
My favorite.
And it is really fantastic.
All right, terrific. When we come back, we're going to start putting everything together.
All right.
It is an amazing story. Noah, I just love you. I love that smile you have at the end, and good luck with your battle. What a strong boy. We have Chef Mike Andruszewski from Cantina Loco as of late, and as well as C-Bar. We're starting to put together our chicken, what are we calling this?
Well, the first thing we're going to do is a fast cheese quesadilla. Okay,
right.
Just kind of a little cheese sandwich, kind of a Mexican grilled cheese dish, if you will. For this, we're going to use some flour tortillas, and for the enchilada, we're going to use the corn tortillas. The flour tortillas will brown out, they get a little bit crispier. They'll give you a nice little crunch to the dish. So we've got a plain pan, Teflon coated, works really well. You don't have to worry about the cheese sticking if it runs out, and if you put too much on it, I like a lot of cheese.
The corn tortillas are a little bit drier, right?
Yes, they are. They're definitely more mealy. They have a nuttiness to it, but they also have a lot more flavor, and I'm a big fan of the corn. But for our quesadilla, really simply, we're going to put a little oil in a pan, and we're going to put a little cheese around it. This is grated jack cheese, kind of nice and runny, and when it gets warm, it's really delicious. And we're just going to brown these up a little bit.
So you just put the cover on top?
Yep, put the other one right on top of there. And let it brown. You want to keep it kind of a medium heat so the tortilla will brown and get crisp and the cheese will get nice and runny inside. You want to kind of balance that heat out so the cheese does melt, holds everything together. Now you can stuff this with whatever you want, some herbs, some scallions. We do one with bacon in there and top it with sour cream. That's really pretty,
It'll be there
pretty
tomorrow.
outrageous.
Do you use olive oil?
So, we use canola oil. It's a lot more neutral for stuff like this. It doesn't really interfere with the other flavors going on.
And it doesn't smoke.
No, it's got a higher temperature, so you can see how fast that went. You've got a pretty quick grilled cheese sandwich there. It's kind of every culture has their own version of a sandwich or something stuffed with bread. So
Absolutely.
This is ours.
Okay.
Okay.
Our next step.
Our next step. And once that's melted, we're going to really quickly take this back out of the pan. You can see the cheese kind of oozing out the sides there.
Yes, I can. Is this like fresh for me to eat?
This will be fresh for you to eat, okay?
I don't even know you have a fork for that. Okay, we've got about 2.5 minutes left to show our other dish.
Okay, these we're just going to top up really quick. And our avocado that we made before is going to be the garnish for that. So you've got a hot and melty and then a fresh and citrusy flavor to the avocado, along with the richness of the avocado.
Look at that presentation.
And that's really quick and easy.
Thank you.
All right. For our quick enchiladas, we're using the corn tortillas. We want to melt these, put them in the pan, just toast them really lightly. They'll soften up, get a little bit more pliable. And what we're going to do with these is take a little bit more cheese. Those are going to go inside, along with some of our sautéed browned vegetables. We've got peppers, poblano peppers, some onions and red peppers.
Poblanos are very hot ones?
They're sort of medium-ish. They can get kind of hot, but they're not crazy. They've got a really good flavor, though. And all we're going to do with this is really quickly fold that over. Put it on an oven-proof platter. You can do these individually, or you can do a whole bunch of them at one time and serve them like a casserole style. It's kind of like a Mexican lasagna.
What kind of sauce is that?
This is an enchilada sauce. In Texas, they call it an enchilada gravy. And it's really just a pureed roasted vegetable sauce with a lot of chilies and some vinegar, garlic, onions. And we're going to top it off with more cheese.
That quesadilla was delicious. And I love the avocado. Did you put garlic in there?
No, there's a little bit of scallion.
Scallion.
Okay, once that's done, really simple. You can do this ahead of time. Have it ready to go. When you're ready to serve, pop it in the oven.
What temperature and how long?
Depending on how big your fillings are, anywhere from 6-7 minutes to 12 or 14. And then once they're done, they come out all hot and bubbly.
Should I turn this off?
Oh, sure.
Keep it on?
No, turn it off. Or just pull it off the stove.
I have a certain gauge for burning things.
Okay.
And it's not on.
Okay, next time I burn it, I'll blame it on you.
Exactly. Everybody else does, justifiably.
And after that's in there, the cheese all melts. It gets really just kind of wonderful comfort food right there. The cheese is hot, so be careful. You've got a nice rich filling, kind of sharp sauce, chili, vinegar flavor, and then the beauty nutty corn tortillas in there.
I love it when the corn tortilla gets a little of the moistness from the
It
sauce.
kind of soaks everything up. It's
Hot. Worth it.
It's delicious stuff. It's the kind of stuff guys like me like to eat after work, and it was one of the driving forces of
I'll meet you after work.
What we wanted to do at Cantina is make this kind of food and, welcome everybody. It's affordable, it's delicious, and, you can never get enough.
We'll come back to you for our second helping, and I'm going to eat this. For now, though, we're going to let you get a little taste of Olivia, our classical vocalist. Theme for our second helpings, chips for all my friends. Chef Mike Andruszewski from Cantina Loco. You're making fresh homemade chips.
Well, we're just taking our leftover tortilla shells. We've got a little canola oil or any other light oil. We like to use canola because it's pretty neutral. there doesn't seem to be so many allergy problems, and it just leaves a nice clean flavor to it. We're going to crisp them up a little bit, and we're using both the corn and the flour, so you can get each kind. Now these things can be savory for a little appetizer. You can melt a little cheese on top of these and make nachos, or you can use them for the dip for our guacamole we made before. Another really cool thing to do with these things, when they're out and they're still kind of warm, sprinkle them with cinnamon sugar. They're a great little snack, a great little side for any kind of dessert like ice cream or flans or caramel.
How do you maintain the crispness of a chip?
Well, you really want to kind of use them the same
Quickly.
day you make them. Yeah.
Same day.
If you sit overnight, they're going to get kind of soggy. They're not going to be great. But when they come right out of here, you just can't beat them.
Okay, I'm going to invite all my friends up here, even though I don't want to share today's meal.
Oh, we've got enough for everybody.
Chef Mike Andrzejewski, tell us the hours for Cantina Loco.
For Cantina Loco, we're open Monday through Saturday, 4 p.m. till about 10. We'll be extending the hours shortly, but right now it's just dinner hours 4 till 10.
All right, and then look forward to the summer, perhaps, where a beautiful patio you have.
We're working on trying to do some outdoor space and have a great downtown Allentown location. Really enjoyable part of the community and a great place to hang out.
You promise to come back and cook something else for us?
I'd love to.
We'll promise to eat it.
Okay. I'd better make it good then.
Okay, coming up tomorrow on Winging It Buffalo Style, we're going to have Chris from Joe's Deli. He's going to be back in the kitchen.
Cool.
Plus, I will be getting a heck of a workout from Fitness 360. It was serious.